Oh my God, Pooper Stars. Hey, 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 hello. Oh, that they be saying that. Hello. 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 Yeah. A shout out to that. Listen, y'all. Hold on. Hello. Get it. Ha! Y'all get up in here and hit the like button. Let me see. Try yes. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, real quick. Shout out for that. Hold on. Y'all get up in here though. Scoot up in here like a bumper car. Hello. Yes, but I have to brush my teeth because y'all be out in there with an apple. Scoot up in here like a bumper car. I'm dripping sauce like it's no tomorrow. Hey, y'all. Hello. Hello. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, hello. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Listen, y'all hit that like button. Period. Now, first of all, y'all know any decision that I gotta make, if it's hard, whatever, y'all know it's an OG cow. Period. So why this morning I almost made an OG cow, y'all? I was not gonna go live. I wasn't feeling like it. That's crazy, right? Yeah. I said, it's crazy that I wasn't feeling like going live. I said, that's crazy, right? Anyway, I said, hold on. I said, man, let me just do it. So shout out to that. Yeah. I said, so shout out to that. Baby, I did not feel like going live. I was finna take the day out. I was finna stretch out in this bed. I was finna do some things that I, need to do or could be doing or should be doing. I just washed my face. It's dry. I said it's just dry in some places. Anyway, yes. And, yeah, tell me why. I just feel like it's so many freaking things I want to say to y'all. So shout out to that, right? Right. Yeah. First of all, this is what's going through my mind right now at this very moment. Y'all know some of my best material. I mean my best material. I mean you know what I'm saying? My 1-2 punch shit. Yeah. It be coming when I'm taking a shower. For real. I mean, to the point where I be having to memorize what the fuck I was thinking, right? Or I never birthed it. I said it'll just never be birthed. You know what I'm saying? I said it's just they'll never be the fuck born. You see? Like if I don't get my ass out that tub, after a little scrub it up, and like write down what I was thinking, it'll never make it. Ain't that some bullshit? Yeah, that's some bullshit. But it's also a true story. For real, it's also a true story. And I think the reason why it popped up in my head just now to share with y'all, I probably told y'all that before. But anyway, is because I was thinking about something. And god damn it, I didn't write it down. You see? So shout out to that. It's almost like it's almost like being a rapper, right? Hook come to your mind, verse come to your mind, you know, like I said, little 1, 2, 2 punch, you know what I'm saying? Come to your mind and you don't write it down, it's just gone. I said it's just gonna be gone. So that's some bullshit. It is, because I thought of something so damn funny. At least it was to me. So shout out to that. Yeah. And I didn't it's like fishing, you know what I'm saying, and losing the damn fish and the worm. Shit just gone. You see? Excuse me. Excuse me. So I'm a little sad about that. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Help me feel a little better and shit. But anyway, listen, your girl got a lot going on. The truth of the matter is, I said, yeah. I said, now how I'm gonna tell my poop stars? Cause y'all know I'm private. It is what it is. Shout out to that. Y'all know I'm private. Mm, mm. And so I'm like, man, I got a lot going on though. The truth of the matter is, you know, but some stuff, y'all know I rock with y'all, period. I rock with y'all. Y'all my people. Like, you have friends, you have family, and then you have your chat. Does that make sense? I'm hoping it's making sense. You did. I feel like people who got, you know what I'm saying, it's, or you know, your supporters. Your supporters, right? You got your friends, you got your family, then you got your supporters. But so, you know, y'all rock with me. We rock with each other so much. Good morning. Good morning. You know, we rock with each other. You see? So it be so hard not to, but then that's why I tell y'all all the time, y'all know I'm real private. You know, it is what it is. So shout out to that. I'm extremely private. I tell y'all that. Yeah. But the truth of the matter is, y'all just put me on your prayer list, period. How about that? Okay? On Tuesdays, we pray together. I actually have a prayer list, all right, that I was posting every single Tuesday. But then that got away from me a little bit. I used to post it on my story, on my blog. For everybody who don't know or don't follow my blog on Instagram, y'all stop what y'all doing, okay? And go follow my blog, all right? So shout out to that. Because that's, you know, it's just a different, you know what I'm saying? It's a way to, you know, you still locked in. We locked in. Just another way to lock in, you see? Because my blogging is different from this here, if that makes sense. At first, I used to be like kind of so similar, but then like I said, nah, you see, like, you know, like suction cups. I had to get a grip on that shit. Yeah. So anyway, if you haven't already, y'all make sure y'all go follow my blog on Instagram. It's my comment section, all one word. Okay. I said it's just one word. It's just gonna be one word. Motherfucker day. You see? So anyway. Yeah. I got so much going on. It is what it is. Y'all make sure y'all keep me on y'all prayer list. Okay. Shout shout out to that. But like, yeah, y'all know I'm an extremely private person, so I ain't gonna tell y'all what I got going. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Probably never will. But if I ever do, you know what I'm saying? Just know that I trust y'all for real with that information. It is what it is. So anyway, shout out to that. What else is going on? Yeah. Yeah, I think shit is affecting my mood a little bit. You see? So I think that's why I wasn't gonna go live, but it is what it is. I was like, no, we gonna do the damn thing. You know, it just is what it is. Like I just had to push myself, you know. I had to push myself, push through. You see? Mm-hmm. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. Where's OT at? I'm like, wait. I said, but wait. Because I was like, wait. You know, the first thing I'm going to think, who the hell he done made mad? You see, who did he done made? Somebody done said, you just wait right there. I'm coming for you. You see? And if I had to guess, I would say it was probably his baby mama. Hold on. I know. I'm going to get it together. Child steady, are you ready? I'm bound, take a look around. I said that baby mama, probably the baby mama, you see? Yeah. Oh, shit. Baby, that baby mama said, this shit here is bigger than ATL, you see? He didn't mess around and had a baby by Miss Preston, girl. Maybe that's why we ain't seen OT. OT! If you see this, blink twice, my boy. Blink twice. If they got you, just let us know. I'm just saying. So we won't be looking for you. You see? Yeah. Everybody be talking about that Kardashian, you know, what the Kardashian do to the boys and all of that. I said, let me find out, you know, that Kardashian connect is a mother. The baby mama, she, baby, I think let me see. Yes, his baby mama is best friends with Chloe, child. Got her begging for another baby and stuff all out here in public. You know, when I said that, it made me think about that movie. What that movie was? What movie was that when he said, you got me, child, I can't even think what he was saying. Oh, yeah, that's what he was saying. He was saying, my boys, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, y'all. What he was saying? He was saying, you know what I'm saying? My boys looking for their daddy and all of that. She talking about boys. She said boys. He said, yeah, 2 boys. Charles didn't give a fuck, did he? Baby, you know when you didn't did your job. You know what I'm saying? When the people still can't stand you to this day, because still to this day, I can't stand Charles. You hear me? I can't stand Charles. Ass. Duke just sent me a sweater. For real, I'll be ready to go to Duke College on Charles' ass. You see? So shout out to that. Now, hey. I got something new I want to do with y'all. I was going to... We'll talk about that later. Anyway, so tell me this. Tell me why, child, it's so much going on. Yeah, like a shoe. It's going on, baby. It's going on. So shout out to that. Let me tell you. Oh my God. So let me tell y'all something real quick. Y'all know this. Listen, hey, we ain't had politicking out in a while. I gotta figure out some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? To connect with my audience. It just is what it is. And my booba stars now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. We definitely connected like Wi-Fi. So let me tell you something. Uh, uh, Listen, long story short, I don't know what the what. I said what the what. Now y'all know I don't shop online. Yeah. So shout out to that. I just don't. I said I just don't. And I'm not really an online shopper. Y'all know that. I tell y'all that. Like if I can, I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna get my ass up and go to the store. So anyway, child, but you can't do that with Amazon. I said you just can't do that with Amazon, but I'm gonna tell you what Amazon can't do with me. Yeah, y'all want to talk about what Amazon ain't gonna be able to do with me? Shit, fuck over me. Yeah. So shout out to them. Let me tell you something. So I'm on Amazon yesterday. I'm trying to get two fucking things. Two. One was 150, right? The other 20 buckaroos. I said, fuck it, let's do it. Mm-mm. So they said something about 170 something. I'm like, okay, cool, I guess. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Because the last time I spent my money with Amazon, it was like confusing to me. Man, tell me why. Tell me why, y'all. I got ready to really get, complete my transaction. And these folks gonna tell me 250 something. It went from 170 something to 250 something. Man, I ain't never got the fuck on so fast. And then not to mention it was like I almost acted like it kind of didn't want to let me go back. Man, please. I ain't never started Xing and Oing and tic-tac-toeing in my motherfucking life. For real. I was so mad though. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. I was because I couldn't understand. I said, take the word, lead the word. I said, was I even on the real website? Oh, because it was acting so weird to me anyway. You know what I'm saying? It was being so weird to me. It was doing all of this weird type of shit that it don't do, making me redo all of this other shit. Yeah. So long story short, Amazon cost me a couple of, let me see, an extra couple of $100 yesterday. Fucking with them. Because long story short, I got out for there, I went somewhere else, and I ended up spending more money. It be like that sometimes for me. I don't know why it be like that sometimes for me. That's crazy, right? Anyway, true fucking story. I said, what the fuck? I didn't know what, still. I'm like, oh my God. Because y'all know I don't pay attention to nothing. I don't know nothing about nothing. No tariffs, no sheriffs, none of that shit. You see? Hey. Baby, so shout out to that. Long story short, I was a little sick at first, but then I was like, fuck Amazon. It just is what it is. So, didn't give me no case for my thing. Absolutely not. Didn't. I'm going to have to, I don't know. I'm going to have to see who else got a case for me. And if don't nobody else got a case for me, then I might go back on there fucking with Amazon. Because this is the thing. I guess when you getting smaller items, then you can kind of, you know what I'm saying? I can't explain it. But I would say maybe you can afford, I guess you getting ripped off don't look so bad. Or whatnot. Because like I said, the last time I ordered something, I was like, that was weird. fuck just happened to me and why I got charged so much extra, you know? And I don't have no extra money. I tell my kids that all the time. I don't. I don't. I can't stand when people ask me for money. I don't care who it is. Either. I don't. I be trying to, figure out, you know what I'm saying? I just be paying attention. It is what it is. I tell my babies that all the time. I be like, listen, if we give everybody who asked for it our money, then we ain't gonna have none. And that's the truth of the matter. You see? That's the truth of the matter right there. We ain't gonna have none for ourselves. So I'm trying to figure out how they thought they was gonna be able to get down like Doodoo Brown on me anyway with that shit yesterday. And I am just still confused as ever. But long story short though, fuck them. You see? Yeah. Fuck them. Gay pooper stars. So shout out to that. Now anyway, child, word on the curb is Chrisean broke up with Bino. Or Bino broke up with Chrisean. Whichever one it is, child, it don't even really fucking matter. I'm gonna tell you right now. Cause when I woke up this morning, I was like, hold on. I was like, first of all, of course they broke up. Of course they broke up. Cause like this is what happens when you young and dumb and you're full of it. You see? Full of something. Excuse me. And then secondly, I started being a little disappointed in myself that I've been even following these kids. You see? Yeah. It just is what it is. I don't know if I fell for the okie doke with these two or not, okay? But I will tell y'all this. I'm not surprised that all them kids finna do the bunny hop right on up out of each other's life. Absolutely not. Yeah. I just and no surprise. None. Not one. Okay. Um a lot of people keep saying like they feel like it was promo and something about him having an album coming. The album is done. I'm like, child, you should have stuck in there a little longer because I don't know who the fuck you think Chrisean is. But like, I just feel like he ain't gonna get whatever he thought he was gonna get. You know what I'm saying? From Chrisean. Not that soon. Not that soon, not that early. He should have stuck around a little bit longer. It just is what it is, as long as he could. So shout out to that. But I started seeing different, you know what I'm saying? Like a difference in him, if that makes sense. And I don't know if he was pretending in the beginning or he just really liked Chrisean at first and then started to not like her. Shit, it just is what it is. Like, that could be very well possible. You know what I'm saying, Miss Pressa Girl? Yeah. It's possible that but I feel like that's what happens when you go after like when you be like, I want what they got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Should have left her with Blueface where she was at. The truth of the matter is, you see, for real, should have left her right where the fuck she was at. Like, that's what he get. You see? Yeah, that's what he get. He get. Cause that was Blueface's problem. Yeah, that's what they get. I mean, it just is what it is. That's how I feel, and that's exactly how real life be going too. People be like, "Oh, I want," and then you don't even realize like you did. It's just a lot of shit that you don't know. True story. Shit. But child, word on the curb is them kids they gone, they over, they through, they done. You see, And I don't know. Everybody keeps saying he broke up with Chrisean. I see reports that he allegedly broke up with Chrisean, but like, no, I think it was the other way around because I seen Chrisean start talking crazy to him. I seen Chrisean start handling him rough. I seen Chrisean start acting like she was trying to distance herself, and everybody was like, okay, it's starting to happen. It's starting to happen. It just says what it is. She didn't find out this ain't no blue face, you see. Yeah. You know, child, it just is what it is. Everybody feel like, you got a lot of people that feel like Chrisean was just doing something anyway. You see, like a crossword puzzle. This man was just something to fucking do. Yeah. He was just something to do. Yeah, like Keith Sweat said, something, something. That's what he was. Huh? Huh? And like they like he passing time, he just passing time, you know what I'm saying, until Blueface come home. It just is what it is. Now I will say this though, Chrisean, Miss Pressing her, baby, if you just focus on yourself, just please, just keep focusing on yourself, please, 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 please. Let me tell you something. One thing I know, two things for sure. When you begin to put the focus on yourself and God, that's when it starts to get interesting. You know what I'm saying? I would say. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, no, no. For real. That's when you get to the good part. Um trust me, I know. Like for real. But you gotta focus on yourself a little bit. You do. You gotta focus. Listen, hold on. I said you gotta, gotta focus on your damn self. You see? Shout out to that. That's when your flowers start to bloom. Okay. Um, but when you are, because see, this is what I believe too. This is what I believe. Okay. I believe this to be actual and factual. So shout out to that. I really feel this in my heart, of our hearts. I it's like we're like flowers for real, right? And when God will he'll try to get your attention. He will. And don't try to it. He will. He will get your attention. If it's everywhere. Here, there, everywhere, but where it should be, right? And so, like, you be feeling like you're falling apart. It just is what it is. You be feeling like you're falling the fuck apart, you see? Because your petals will be blowing in the wind and pollen and shit. And, you're confused, right? You know what I'm saying? It might even start to be looking a little crazy, you know? True story. But once he gets your attention, right, and you back like an act, and you all about him, and you all about you, and you focus, then you begin to bloom. Okay, so shout out to that. Boom. Yeah, I just said boom. Before you know it, you begin to bloom. Okay, so shout out to that. That's the truth. That's the truth right there. True story. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That one is a true story. You can take that one to the bank. Okay. Um, when you just become so uncooperative, yeah, in real life, got too much going on, too much going on, too much going on in my heart of my hearts. I feel like God will like you. Come here. You see, it just is what it is. Yeah. Okay. Get your attention. Get your attention. Get your attention. Get your attention. Chrisean needs to worry about herself. Okay. It just is what it is. She needs to worry about herself. Like one thing I know, two-thirds for sure, women ain't never got to worry about no man for real. Uh-uh. You need to be worried about your goddamn self. You see, save yourself. For real. Save yourself. Saving yourself will save your damn kid. Okay? So shout out to that. Now, anyway, I did see a post though with Bino seemingly smoking. He had something in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm old school. So I know how it go. You know. Oh, yeah, Miss Press Curl. it is what it is. He appeared to be smoking. Oh, it's oh. Shout out to that. Y'all know I love some music. Love a good bop. But he could say it was tobacco. He could say it was goddamn dust. You know, pollen. He could say it was anything he wanted to say. So that's that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it had her baby in the background, you see. And I feel like that was probably the last straw for Miss Pressing Curl. With Miss Pressing Curl. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you keep doing all of this shit that I don't want you to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. They just had Junior out and about at the restaurant with his family. With Bino family. You know, long story short, I just feel like they wasn't compatible, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because even he came out and said, listen, I'm single. He was like, some broken stuff can't be fixed. You know what I'm saying? The truth of the matter is I think they wasn't compatible, regardless of whatever they had going. Now, was it PR? Who knows? It could have been. But it got the people talking and it got the people watching. So shout out to that. And y'all know, right now, right now, I would give Chrisean that advice. You know, if it's going to get the people talking, then let them talk. Let them motherfucking talk. You see, while you run into the bank, it just is what it is. You know, until she ready. You know, eventually she'll be ready, you know, to spin it. It is what it is. Spin it, you know, turn it around. You know, write a better story for herself, if you will. Because I already told y'all that. Shit, it is what it is. At this point, everybody watching anyway, keep it up. Look what Chrisean did today, motherfuckers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. We'll be having a funky good time with it. The only thing that I wouldn't do is show my baby. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. Other than that, game on. Game on. You know how many comments? Hell, you already got action at least 100 to 200 to 400 to 500, about 600 comments talking about where's Junior? Where's Junior? Where's Junior? Shit. Baby, I'd be like, are you bitches not entertained? You see? Oh, if I was Chrisean, I'd turn up. So shout out to that. Y'all. Y'all don't want me in her DM. Period. And I'll take it a step further. You really don't want me on her team. Shit. Like, yeah. Y'all better. Everybody that's benefiting to her being young and dumb. Y'all better be glad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better be glad that she ain't got the right motherfuckers on her team. And that's all I'm going to say about that. You see? Because, baby, if I was Chrisean, I'd be taking everybody up and fucking through there. Okay? Oh, yes, Miss Pressing Curl. What? Y'all say y'all paying attention and y'all watching. Okay? Like Usher said, bitch. Watch this, bitch. Oh, Lord, for real. I be practicing and seeing go. You see? True story. So anyway, shout out to that. Right on the curb, though. Chrisean, please get by yourself. Please get by yourself after this. I don't want to hear nothing else about nothing else. Please, nobody else. You see, nobody else. That's why I'm saying they talking about He was using her. Baby, you should have stuck around a little bit longer. Okay? Yeah. It just is what it is. You should have stuck around and tried to see if you can get on, if y'all could get a love and hip hop phone call. Yeah. Because I don't, it just is what it is. I don't think he, you know. And then they say he was cussing people out too. You know what I'm saying? Like cussing her fans out, talking about, it's over. Go back to where you came from type stuff. He ain't going to be around too much longer. That's just what I think. But, he got a little something. You know what I'm saying? Like Keith Sweat said, something. That's what he got. He got a little something. But anyway, after that, let me move on. And let me talk about Ray J. Because, Ray J, like... Ooh, I'm telling y'all right now, this one here made me dry heave. I said, what? I said, take the water, leave the what? Bitch, I was so confused. Yeah, seemingly like Ray J. Like, you see, I said Hollywood go swinging. I don't know what's going on, but I will say this: word on the curve is it was a video, right, of Ray J, looking like he part of the Brick Squad, child, with like Costa not them, and like it was just like I listen. I'm a cause you see. I'm going to touch base on that, y'all, when I gather my fucking thoughts. Because that was about 5 days ago, and I still ain't gathered my thoughts. So y'all ready? Y'all ready? You ready to continue? Yeah, because I'm like, well, goddamn. I'm like, wait. Remember when Nicki Minaj was like, is you ready to come out? Nicki crazy. Nicki, don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. Anyway, though, baby, speaking of that, hold on, I got one more story. I had one more story just like that. Hold on. Ooh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Listen, so I'm minding my business. Y'all know I'm always minding my business, period. And the internet business, too, which just is what it is. Shout out to that. I'm not the only one. I said I'm not going to be the only one. I'm just not going to be the only one. And so, child, some man come across my Instagram. I don't know. I guess Instagram be like trying to show us people that we don't follow or whatever. So like they be like, go look at him. Child, and it was a man on there talking about he got information from a man that was saying that he was locked up with BG, and he was trying to say to BG was like, talk to the boys in jail. You know what I'm saying? The boys who like boys. It's something about he was like taking up for him and I said they was accusing BG. You know what I'm saying? Some of these rumors, child. But it was for the first time that like I actually heard somebody accuse BG of that. Now I just want to say this. Is he? That big old head bitch that he with. Okay, it just is what it is. That big head woman that he got with. That's better. Yeah, shout out to that. Yeah, that's a little better. I said that's gonna be a little better. Child, it's giving. Okay? It's giving like Now, first of all, hey, that's if that's a woman, it's all good. It's all to the good. But it's like, listen, this all I'ma say. You see, this it. This it. I'm just gonna say this and then I'ma nip it in the fucking bud. You know how y'all remember how on Maury, back in the day on Maury, right? Maury used to have women that look like men on his show. Real women. Pig. Real women that look like men, though. And so he would have his audience guess if it's a real man or a woman. That shit was fucked up, by the way, Maury. But anyway, let's continue. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. His woman looked like a boy almost to me. You know what I'm saying? But it's weird because I think she like let me just get the fuck on. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the fuck on. You see? Ew. But I'm like, based off of that. I mean, based off of the girlfriend, the way his girlfriend looks alone, I'm like, there might be some truth to the rumors. You see, yeah, it just is what it is. Because his woman, she has a very interesting look, a very very interesting look, an extremely interesting look. Okay, it just is what it is. So anyway, let me see something real quick. Let me see if I got a little something. Cause like I don't know why I didn't record that man. Like I should have recorded that man, right, child? Now I will say this too, though. People are also saying that Bino. Let me go back to this real quick. People are also saying that Bino. Try look at them. They looked so cute. And I'm kind of annoyed that I was even paying these kids any kind of attention. They really look cute together. And I did like him for Chrisean. I did. I really did. I liked the way he talked. I liked the way he think. You know what I'm saying? And I liked the way he acted. It was just like a huge um damn, what's the word I'm looking for? Shit now. Hold on, y'all. 360, just total complete opposite from Blueface. You know what I'm saying? It is what is complete. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Complete. You see? Because although I do like Blueface, I don't necessarily like the way he treat his women and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All that, bitch talk and stuff like that. I don't like that type of shit. Yeah. So it's actually sad. It really is. It's actually kind of sad to see. Um, you know, somebody that was treating her good just be like gone. Shit, that goddamn fast, just gone. Okay. But anyway, y'all. Mm, 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 mm. And so I got Offset down here, and I don't know why I got Offset down here. Yeah, word on the curb is they broke up. He's first Chrisean was saying Chrisean kept telling him she didn't want him no more. He did something to where on a video, like she was going off on him. She broke things off first. I heard her say that. But then, and he kept trying to say, no, no, we not. You know what I'm saying? No, we not done. But then eventually, I don't know. I guess it got to him. It got to him. Because now he say he's single too. So it is what it is. Now listen, y'all. Fivio, I don't know what's going on with Fivio, but Fivio, your ass can't spell. And we know you can't spell. Somebody he gonna do a spelling bee on live. Yeah, with some people helping you. I mean, it just is what it is. Like, listen, we all know spelling ain't your strong suit, but you know. I don't know what the hell going on with Fivio. Fivio wants to be a damn streamer, if you ask me. But anyway, shout out to him and shout out to that. Now, Cameron is allegedly being sued by Dame Dash. I said, oh, I eat. Dame ain't never living down in broke rumors. It just is what it is. But I will say this though. If he feel like he can get some money, get it. Yeah. So shout out to that. Because, you know, Cameron, it is what it is. He, you know, he gotta understand if he gonna talk that talk, he gotta be ready for it. Now I don't know what I was finna say about Offset. Besides what? He popped out with a girl? I don't know. I don't know what I was finna tell y'all about him. But that's what happens when I don't put with my notes. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling a little sleepy too. That's annoying. Oh shit, Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know what to say about Jimmy Kimmel. Besides, he got fired. You see, and he ain't the only one. Apparently, a lot of these people been getting fired. So y'all better. I have no words. Okay, I have no words. Now y'all see why I don't be with the bullshit. Anyway, baby, now y'all see. Now y'all see why I do not be with the bullshit. It just is what it is. Last but not least, the last thing I wanted to tell y'all is oh my God, y'all. Word on the curb is, hey, good morning, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Oh my God, y'all. I know. Life. Shout out to Life. Life as Real. Shout out to Life as Real. I know that's right. I did too. That's why I kind of feel, you know what I'm saying? I kind of feel played a little bit because it's like, man, these young people is figuring out life. You know what I'm saying? So it's no surprise. You know, it's like I feel crazy for even I don't know, paying them any mind. Shit. I could let them be together for a year, 6 months, something before I started paying them any attention, you know. But that's why I tell people too, like, please enjoy your life, enjoy your situation, enjoy your lover, you know, and know that you know that you know it's real before y'all start sticking a camera in y'all faces and involving us. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We don't deserve that. And I take it a step further. These people don't deserve that either. Like, well, not deserving might be the wrong word I'm looking for, but like, man, keep your business under wraps, right? Because look how they doing, Chrisean. Oh my God, this is the person. Well, first of all, it's her thing, right? Like the song says, she can do what she want to do with that motherfucker for real, right? I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. Like the song said, I can't tell you. All right, all right, all right. He said, who to sock it to? Okay, it's your thing. That's her thing. She got to answer for all. That's her thing. You see? You know? But like at the end of the day, that's why you keep your business to your freaking self. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you could be on your, I don't know, second to third man. You know what I'm saying? Plus, whatever. Like Disney. And that ain't nobody goddamn business but yours. You know, like that's why. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Girl, believe. I said, girl, believe. You know, if you're gonna be in the industry, baby, you got to know right quick. You know, you can't be telling everybody that you didn't mess with. Could you imagine? Can you imagine? That's some stupid shit if I don't know. No. And that goes for all of them. Not Chrisean, but Chrisean too. Yeah, Chrisean too. Unless, unless she is doing what Black China used to do. Y'all remember when Black China was seemingly in and out of relationships, but then, you know, people started feeling like she was paying people. People were paying her to pretend to be their girlfriend for 2 weeks at a time. That's what it seemed like. I feel like that was even damaging though for Black China. It was. That was damaging to her everything, if you ask me. Cause to me now, like what? What the freak? Like, what the freak? You know? I'm like, what next? You know what I'm saying? What's next for China? Um, honestly, like, I don't know. But if I had to guess, two things. Either, well, three. Either she go get her a normal man, right? A normal man, um, that can provide her a normal but stable lifestyle, okay? And be done with it. You know what I'm saying? Be done with the search. Yeah, baby, the star search is over. Yeah. Or she can go get her a YT man. Okay, she go get she's still time for a YT man. Like the EVEs and who else got them YT man? I think it's many and plenty of them, but I just ain't none of them coming to mind right now. Nobody but Eve. So shout out to Eve and that. Or a YN. YN. And see, honestly, I think China is tired of the YNs. It's the other two that she really ain't tried that much. You know. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But like in other words, Chrisean, if that is what you're doing, you don't want to do it too much, baby. You don't. You don't want to do that too much. You don't want to do it too often, okay? And you don't want to do it for too cheap. How about that too? Make them come with it. Oh yeah, make them come with it. If they ain't got no PPP, then they might not be ready. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Tell them, man, I don't even want to put a price on it because I might be selling her short. You see? But like at least 20 bands and up. I ain't doing all of that and doing all of that, you know? Because Chrisean is, one thing about Chrisean gonna bring the clout. So it is what it is. Like, that's coming with her. So the money, y'all need to be coming with that. You see, this is a shout out to that. And now, yeah, you can't be accepting stamps and you can't be accepting stamps and hotel stays and outfits and shit though, Chrisean. You gotta get your money. You know, you gotta get the moolah, baby. Okay? You gotta get the young moolah, baby. Period. True story. So shout out to that. Baby, I tell you how to do this, you see. Yeah, somebody needs to get me on a PR team. It just is what it is. Baby, get the stepping. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Take your time. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. But don't engage. You know, less is more. I'm serious. Less is more. You got to learn how to have an ignore button until you know what I'm saying? Can do better. It just is what it is. But once you feel like you good, go. But don't put yourself in no bind. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go. If it ain't the time yet, it ain't the time yet. But when you dealing with toxic people and stuff, you gotta try your best to ignore them. You know what I'm saying? The best way you know how. True story for real. You cannot sit around engaging, listening. You know what I'm saying? You gotta literally like shut down and take yourself out of the equation for real. But then anyway, after that, let me tell y'all real quick before I get up out of here, poop stars, because this ain't gonna be no real lengthy live. I'm gonna get some shout outs though when it's over. So shout out to that. I sure am. I'm shouting out everybody who came through. Cause I appreciate that. And if you didn't come through, I appreciate you too, okay? And shout out to you too. I know it sometimes, listen, sometimes, the girls like to be in the back. Sometimes the girls like to be in the back. Sometimes they like to be in the bushes. Sometimes they like to be, you know what I'm saying, sitting on the side of the highway. It just is what it is. Watching those in the fast lane, okay? It just is what it is. Or should I say, watching those going places. Anyway, child, listen. So, word on the curb is somebody, the internet, thinks that Karuchi and Dion might be married. I said, well, hell, that might be true. Mm-hmm. That might have some truth to it. First of all, Deandra posted a picture of Karuchi and her baby. Talking about little grandma. Look at the little grandma. And everybody was like, Deandra, going on with that. Going on with that, Deandra. Being messy, Deandra. You know what I'm saying? Because Deandra and Karuchi is kind of like close in age, I would say. I don't know how close. I don't know how close. Let me see. Let me see how close they are. But she ain't that much older. And you girl, you over here fucking on my daddy. Like I wonder for real. Like what's the thought process? You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine. I'm gonna tell you right now, the average woman gonna probably think you're nasty if she ain't into nobody. Hold on, let me see. But for real. Okay, see, Deandra is 33 years old. Hold on. God damn. I thought Deandra. Y'all, I thought Deandra was 27. No lie. But it's crazy because it's almost like, yeah, hold on. I'm tripping. I've been on. She is in her 30s. Yeah, it seemed like everybody was like she was too old for Jacquees. This thing be tripping. I know I ain't tripping. This thing be tripping. It don't want to let me press the A. It do. It be tripping. Let me find out. Shit. Let me see. Because it shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, it's tripping. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm tripping. That's right. God damn. I might have forgot how old Karuchi is, but like we've been talking about this for a while. She 37, Dion 52. So Karuchi is really close to 40. It is what it is. And so she's 5 years older than his daughter though. So shout out to that. I thought they was more close in age than that. But anyway, long story short, people think that Karuchi and Dion might have tied the knot. And I'm like, that might have some truth to it. With his health and stuff he got going on. With Karuchi getting older. You know what I'm saying? Been out here for a minute. Karuchi been out here for a minute. I feel like she didn't seen it all. Kind of did it all. She another one. She another one. The only people she ain't dated is the same people I said Black China ain't gave a try yet. The YN, a YT man, or a regular person. Yeah, give one of my pooper stars a try. Because my pooper star is not ordinary people. They not. They on a mission. Okay? Shout out to that. But, no, you know, there might be some truth to it. Now, the reason why they think Karuchi might have talked to her with Dion is because they saying she got this little ring on. You know what I'm saying? That she won't quit wearing. Now, I don't know. The ring is like a diamond band. Excuse me, I don't know. Because I just feel like if I'm going to do it, and this is my first time and stuff, I want to rock. Damn it. Yeah, I want to smell what the rock is cooking. You see? I want these bitches to know what the rock is cooking. So shout out to that. So I don't know. I don't know. But I will say this. I went to Miss Pressing Girl page. She definitely rocking the ring now. So I don't know. Can't say congratulations yet because I just feel like they're private. Shout out to that, because y'all know I be wanting people to be private. This is what the fuck I be talking about, okay? It just is what it is. They private. They keeping themselves. They keeping themselves to themselves, okay? Yes, it sucks for us in the media, but again, like listen, I'm not all worried about. I'm looking at. It sucks for us in the media, right? But like. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see people happy, right? Like truly, truly happy. So the ones who share and stuff like that, hey, we got them. You know what I'm saying? We have the couples who we know together, and you know, it is what it is. Like these new folks, let these new folks be new. You see, for real. Let them be a little discreet, you know. Up in the hills with it. Secret. It is what it is. Whatever we call it. They just called it their business. Yeah. But I had to tell y'all that though. Word on the curve. And I will say this though. The reason why I'm like, okay, I feel like TMZ knows something. Because one thing about TMZ, they keep stopping her and they keep asking her about Chris Brown stuff. And I think they just waiting on her to say, listen, I got a whole fucking husband. You okay, Miss Jessica? I'm a whole fucking wife. Y'all quit stopping me talking to me about some little ass boy dancing around the ring. Y'all quit stopping me about this goddamn Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just a matter of time. You know? Before Karuchi sets it off. Like Queen Latifah them. It just is what it is. I think it's just a matter of time. I really, y'all, in my heart of my hearts, I really think it's coming. I think TMZ is just trying to get her to the point where she say, listen, I have a whole fucking man. You see? Like, with one thing we not finna do, we not finna keep doing that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Period. Because I'm telling y'all. They is always asking this woman about Chris Brown. And I think it's to a point. It's going to come to a point where she going to be like, here. You know what I'm saying? You want the truth? Well, you going to have to be able to handle it over here with me. So that's that. But like, I don't know. I'm just going to keep my eyes on, you know what I'm saying, Miss Pressing Girl. It just is what it is. Her and Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be surprised, Shy. Absolutely not. Because they, you know, Prime, both of them are older. Not old just older people. And older people tend to want to settle down. Yes, some young folks did. Child, I will never forget. I remember I had a job. I remember I had a job, right? And I was older than this manager, by the way. I was already grown. I was definitely in my 20s already. But I had a manager. He was 18 and he was married. And that blew my mind. It did. It just literally blew my mind. His wife was 18 too. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? But like yes, some young people be ready to take that real serious leap like that. But like, no, most of the time, they're a little bit older. You know what I'm saying? They be a little bit older, baby, a little bit more ripe. You know what I'm saying? They've seen a few things, done a couple of things too. You know, it just is what it is. But anyway, Poopa Stars, and then after that, I guess I gotta go. I don't wanna leave, but I gotta go right now. And I'll be back to hold you down. Y'all know that. So shout out to that. But anyway, y'all, after that, I guess I'm about to go. And I'll see y'all on my next video. Bye, y'all. Have a good day.